Whoops. Don't even have the mic on me, man. All right. So, interesting day. A lot of the setups, two setups happened. Um, yeah, just looking at the monthly candle. Um, Nice big push up on ES and YM, and a nothing burger on a Russell. Just a big old wicko candle. Let me go ahead and do month in review. So yeah, YM really pushing higher, despite the big move down. Also, it's the end of the quarter. So yeah, same thing there. Nasdaq failing there. ES is closing higher. So going to be an interesting month. We have a lot to rebalance here on YM. So if we come all the way down here, that would make this look a lot less strong. Um, and yeah, I'd expect it to get rebalanced here on the Russell at some point. Yeah, nothing super cool, nothing super out of the ordinary. As for today's price action, we had some volatility due to the Fed, Powell was speaking at a conference. ES and NASDAQ both closed green, though they did come down into test this order block, and ES came down into the prior new week opening gap. So that made a lot of sense. As for YM, we really stayed within the range. So we had that manipulation here. Let's just go ahead and get rid of these ugly lines. Yeah, we had a SMT still here. That's what that line was that I just deleted. Yeah, SMT there. It's still there. You can see why we bounced. I caught the long here in the morning, and then it set up again. I missed the short here due to the consistency rule, which is fine. I knew that it would probably set up, and I think it still will occur actually. We did have a nice buyback in the tide at the end of the day. Whereas, excuse me, the movement in the flow was actually very net bearish, and it still um, came higher. So I'm thinking that this is actually a manipulation. Obviously, we have not broken this high, but we're on ES, and we have created a very obvious SMT here. Problem with it is the range is so big. So I'm gonna wait for the news tomorrow. So we got PMI right after the open and JOLTS. So tomorrow I'll probably sleep in, but we'll see because I haven't been sleeping good. Hopefully we can get up at the 8:30 news driver. That's not going to be happening tomorrow, but sometimes the setup entry occurs right then. But anyways, no news though until later. Um, but yeah, we had a nice big move down here on ES. It took out this low and created relative equal lows here. Now we can mark that out. So really nice, clean relative equal lows here. Let's get that drawing a little thicker, more visible. Got relative equal lows here. That'll be a key area to watch. An alert there. Delete this alert. delete this alert. I don't know why they don't self-delete. Kind of annoying. Yeah, we did get the bullish SMT here on Russell. Would have liked to see this come all the way down. I honestly think it may, but we'll look into that in a second. But yeah, so far big displacement on ES. Um, zooming into the 1 hour, big market structure shift there, and relative equal highs. Ooh. Yeah, relative equal highs here. Gonna mark that out. I actually think could have been a short here. Also relative equal highs here on NASDAQ. Got an alert there too. So yeah, a lot of areas of interest here. We also got lows here on NASDAQ. There's just so many relative equal lows. Like they're totally working this range here. And there's a very obvious one there on the Dow. Oops. And took out some of these smooth lows. Probably may head higher, but I would like to see it move down. And another SMT. I want to see this break and then give me the next long opportunity here on Russell. But as for this movement here, it's kind of hard to decipher. It makes me think that we want to take out these smooth lows for one more low. Um, but hopefully YM coming down harder. Though we do have these relative equal highs here on Russell. So we gotta mark that. I'm gonna delete this alert. It's pointless. Yeah, relative equal highs. We've got lows there. We got bullish SMT. Nothing of interest here on YM, although it did set up another low. So we got that there. We got relative equal lows on ES now, with flow being still very bearish, mostly puts rising. So at the end of the day, they did sell a big portion. But calls were going down a bit. My unusual whales is being weird. Wow. All right, apparently I gotta delete my cookies. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, we got a bunch of lows. So this wick, uh, definitely took out some orders. So yeah, there's these lows here, but um, we got another pair of equal lows down here. So I think I am still looking for a short. I want to see the next SMT short setup on NASDAQ and get short down into here and here. But yeah, I mean, we did market structure shift out of here, so being cautious, I think we would want to take out this high, and then probably this high too. But we'll watch for that to happen. We'll keep an eye on this low. Um, Yeah, gonna be hard to figure out what to do here. We came up into this fair value gap here on Russell and then sold off. So kind of hard to read there. And give me unusual whales. Why does it make, I don't know how to. Dude, what the heck? Still not letting me go in. Anyways, yeah, we've got quite the range. Nothing in the flows telling me like we're gonna fucking keep going up. We did have that big push in the calls, but I think that's what sent price higher. So if anything, we're gonna manipulate and then have a big sell-off, or it's gonna happen right now. Like it already, um, it already set up a SMT short here, so all the way back up into this previous fair value gap that we came into. So I'm still bearish, uh, but nothing super clear setting up, especially right now. I mean, I could have, uh, gone short right into the close, but yeah, didn't have a plan for that. So yeah, pretty clean areas of interest here. Um, Lots of relative equal highs and relative equal lows. Those will all be areas interest for shorts in NASDAQ and ES, then looking long in RTY if we can create more YM SMT long bias. This is kind of dumb. I can't look at my flow. I already deleted my cookies, bro. All right, whatever. So yeah, we got a lot of news tomorrow. Two red folder news, and then FOMC members speaking. But Powell is the guy who spoke today, and that's the only real one that really matters. But a lot of I expect a good amount of trading to occur tomorrow. We could crack highs, we could crack lows, like a lot could happen. So we'll be looking for. Problem is on the 4 hour, there's no clear like directional bias other than down on Nasdaq, or at least it's weaker. Um, there's no market structure shifts, nothing on the daily. So gotta wait for us to really create some more movement in the markets to get more of a price action bias. But right now the flow is really helping with that, and it won't load right now. So I'll have to get up to date on that in the morning. Um, but yeah, really good month of learning. Um, Biggest focus takeaway is that I really need to focus on getting in my reps more than anything. So I always need to have a plan. I always need to have a review, and I always need to get in the trade reps, as in doing the write up, doing the trade reviews. So that's all I have left to do today, and got to finish my 2 trade write ups today, and then post some videos about those, and then that'll be my goal. And yeah, other than that, still looking for shorts, um, looking for those SMT longs in the Russell. Um, but yeah, areas of interest have changed today, so I would expect us to probably grind higher in ES, unless we're already rejecting. So we'll see. Toodles.